When federal agents recently kicked down the doors of a seemingly normal medical billing corporation, they weren't just looking for tax evaders. They were stepping into the crime scene of the largest, most audacious healthcare heist in American history. This wasn't a street gang or a cyber cartel. The masterminds were a ring of over 400 corporate executives, corrupt marketers, and prominent medical doctors. Together, they orchestrated a massive scheme that looted a staggering $6.5 billion from the U.S. government. But the most terrifying part isn't the dollar amount, it's how they did it. They took cheap, basic human tissue, slapped a jaw-dropping 2,000% markup on it, and used the profits to buy fleets of exotic Ferraris, private yachts, and luxury sports stadium boxes. Here is the forensic breakdown of the multi-billion-dollar medical illusion that exploited the American healthcare system from the inside. To pull off a multi-billion-dollar fraud in plain sight, you don't hack the system, you manipulate the billing codes. The core of this corporate heist relied on a product called amniotic fluid and allograft tissue, biological materials used by surgeons to help wounds and joints heal. In reality, a standard vial of this tissue cost a few $100s to source, but the syndicate discovered a massive blind spot in the U.S. government's Medicare system. By aggressively lobbying corrupt clinics and utilizing shell companies, they recoded this basic tissue under a specialized high-tier medical category. Suddenly, they were billing the government $5,000 to $10,000 per injection. Doctors were paid massive, illegal kickbacks under the table just to sign off on the paperwork. The clinics weren't treating patients. They were treating human tissue as a high-margin money printing press, charging a 2,000% markup straight to the American taxpayer. The hammer dropped in a coordinated nationwide raid executed by the Department of Justice, the FBI, and Health and Human Services. Investigators had quietly monitored the cash flows for months. They watched as the fraudulent millions were laundered through international real estate, used to purchase ultra-exclusive luxury sports cars, and buy premium corporate luxury suites at major American sports stadiums. The final sweep was historic. Over 450 defendants, including more than 90 doctors and corporate CEOs, were hit with federal indictments. The government seized hundreds of millions of dollars in cash, frozen bank accounts, and luxury assets. The massive corporate heist was completely dismantled, exposing the dark truth of the American healthcare industry. When billions of dollars flow through automated, unchecked government systems, the temptation for corporate greed will eventually bypass the oath to protect human life. The $6.5 billion medical heist stands as a harsh reality check for modern corporate strategy. It proved that the most profitable business model on paper is often just a sophisticated crime when detached from ethics. The syndicate successfully manipulated the system to extract billions, but they forgot the ultimate rule of corporate fraud. The bigger the illusion, the louder the collapse. The next time you look at a complex corporate billing statement, remember that behind the clinical language, an economic war is constantly being fought. If you want to uncover the hidden financial plays, corporate scandals, and massive white-collar collapses shaping America, hit that subscribe button, smash the like icon, and drop a comment below. How did this go unnoticed for so long? This is the Growth Files.